Hi Ken, thanks very much for the email with regards to your condenser tumble dryer manufactured by Indesit, and the model number that you're talking about is an IDCE8450BHUK. Now, I've brought up the exploded diagrams of your machine on the system, and from what I'm understanding on your email is you're setting the machine on. It's heating because you can see it's drawing power on your smart meter, but you're having to run the machine 2 or 3 times to do a load. Now, these tumble dryers can have a few problems that can cause this. Firstly, you need to make sure that all the ducting system, not only the filter, you want to make sure all down in here is completely clear, and also if you get the condenser box on your dryer, make sure you take it outside and clean it. You'll see here there's fluff buildup in the side, and there's also, well, this is pretty clear at this end on this heat exchanger. The air flows through this way in the machine, and that's your hot air circuit. The cold air is drawn in the side. The differential between the two temperatures causes the warm, moist air to condense on the actual plate. This then drains down to the pump system at the back of the machine and is then pumped up to the collection tray at the top. This is a vented tumble dryer, so it is totally different, but I'm just using this to show you. Now, if that system is all completely cleaned, then it should be drying efficiently. But the sensor dry tumble dryers sometimes either have NTC sensors that control or detect the moisture level, or on some machines, and I can't tell by the exploded diagrams that are on your model, you may have a couple of sensor bars inside. These are 2 metal bars, and what they do is they measure the ohms resistance on the actual bars to detect the moisture in the actual air in the machine. Now, if these bars end up with film building up on them over a period of time, this is why it would be cutting the heating system out, because they're not giving the program, which is down on the bottom right-hand side on your model. You'll have to take the side panel to get at the actual PCB. But basically that gives the information to the control board, and if the clothes are still wet, the heating process goes on. If the clothes are dry, then it turns the machine off early so you are not wasting energy. And this could be the problem with the machine. Sometimes also on the model that you gave me, looking in the trade forums, people have had problems with the circuit boards before. But normally it is the moisture detecting system that is causing this problem. Now, your tumble dryer is using an approximate 2 kilowatt heater, and this is what dries the clothes and creates the hot air. But it is the actual PCB and the sensors that control when the heating system comes on and off. Now, what I've done for you is not only put some videos on a web page for you to have a look at the sensor system. Also, there's a couple of videos on there which will assist you with regards doing general maintenance on the machine. Condenser tumble dryers do not take a lot of buildup of fluff to start causing problems, so they need to be well maintained. There's also a couple of videos on there to show you how to test the heating system, but in your case, you're actually telling me that it's drawing power, therefore I know the heating system is good. What I'm going to do for you not only is create a web page with all the information on, with the additional videos, I'm also going to put exploded diagrams of your machine so you can identify which component to replace if need be. You'll find the link in the description below I'm sorry I was not able to answer you quickly. I was in the middle of travelling back from the camper van, which I'm travelling around Europe at the moment, but I've come home to the UK for the Christmas period to visit my mother, as she's in a nursing home at the moment, and I thought I'd better spend some time with her over the Christmas and New Year period. So I hope all this information helps you. Thanks very much indeed for contacting us, and if you do need any further assistance, feel free to give us a shout. Thanks for coming.